Alrighty, so Roblox Pressure already has so much coming in their next update. Today, I'm going to share with you some leaks, some posts, and some news that I found online on the things that might come to the next update, and let's get to it. Starting off strong, let's talk about the new entities coming. And we can begin with the Abomination. That's right, the Abomination is coming to Roblox Pressure, which isn't really a new entity, but whatever. From the sources that I found online, it might look similar to this lizard creature thingy, and looking at this post by Reddit user Dino Desmond, it seems like the Abomination will actually look similar to the scrapped version. I think that's so cool. In addition, since there is a grand encounter, this might be related to like this image here posted by the developers, and as you can see, we're looking at some sort of aerial tramway, but the entire area is covered in that rotten coral. And if I had to assume, this might be the beginning of that grand encounter, but it might be something completely different. Furthermore, from the same Reddit post, this grand encounter could actually be a chase scene. Like the Abomination might be chasing you or something, probably swimming in the water, and you're just trying to get out. And something that I saw on Twitter is this new pathing system here. And this might be related to the entities in a game, like those node monsters, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe this pathing is actually for the chase scene, or the Abomination himself. But I don't know. Let me know down below what y'all think about this. And moving on, we have the corpse of Belle. And as y'all can see, we don't know any information on this thing. However, Dino Desmond back at it again, coming in clutch with another post. And apparently this corpse of Belle entity will swim towards you, it's gonna grab you, then pull you back into its room or something like that, which is kind of freaky. And speaking about freaky, this entity might be related to this Twitter post here. I don't really know. And another entity that could potentially be added is an original character. That's right, it looks like the devs are having some talks about adding an original character, so y'all could potentially have your own creation in the game, which I think is so awesome. So let's move on to something else, and it looks like item skins are being added to the game. That's right, you can now have your very own flashlight skin. No, like literally, there is a possibility of having your own fan-made skin in the game. Right now I think submissions might be closed, so I'm kind of late to this thing. But in their community Discord server, they're giving people the chance to come up with their own item skin designs, which I think is awesome to see. You know, they're involving the community. But moving on, we have some changes to the man himself, Sebastian. And it looks like Sebastian is now coming to the endless game mode. If I had to assume, he might show up every 100th room or something. Maybe every 48 to 52nd room, I'm not too sure. And in addition, there will also be an interaction between him and the painter. I don't know too much about it, but it looks like they are now able to communicate with each other through walkie-talkies or something. So maybe if you talk to the painter then go to Sebastian, they're gonna have a funny interaction, something like that. And I feel like something that's for sure going to be added are new badges. Of course, I don't know any confirmed badges in the game, but I feel like it's safe to assume some of the badges are the following. There's probably gonna be a badge for the Abomination encounter / surviving the Abomination. There's probably gonna be one with encountering the Death of Belle entity. I feel like there might be a badge related to this Navi AI thing, and I really hope they add a badge for like dancing with 3 or more deep sea bunnies. That would be so cool to see. Maybe something like destroying the painter. I don't know if this is real, I think it might be a troll. But moving on, it looks like the medkits are now being changed. That's right, they're going to remodel these things, so it's a bit smaller than before. The reason being is that now these things can fit in the drawers, then you can find them in the drawers. And something else that'll be added are some new soundtracks. Let's be real, if there's a new grand encounter, potentially a chase scene, you can definitely assume that there'll be some soundtracks. Additionally, looks like we will be getting some soundtracks for some certain room types, so huge shout out to Ren / no longer null. Anyways, let's move on to the new room types. Currently, the only one that I know is going to be some sort of living quarters area, and it's supposed to be some lavish area with some side rooms or something like that. Probably some pandemonium safe spots if you know what I mean. And from the same Discord post that I showed before, y'all could potentially have your own room ideas added to the game. And by the way, I don't think this is actually a room type. I think this is just a room, like a single room, if you know what I mean. And speaking of these rooms, it looks like we're gonna get some more flooded rooms as well. And with those out the way, let's move on to the miscellaneous stuff. First off, this video might be a little late, but Regretivator is having collab with Pressure, and that's very wholesome to see. In other news, the searchlights and the ending are getting a rework, and maybe an ending cutscene rework as well, as you guys can see. And some older news from before, French bleeders are getting a remodel. And also, as mentioned, there's some sort of new pathing system, which might be for the entities, or maybe it's for the abomination. And finally, for the last news, the blue friend is coming to the game. That's right, the blue friend is real, it's coming, and I think it'll have like a 10% chance of replacing the red remote if you ever see it. And I think that's so cool. I'm looking forward to seeing this blue friend. So yeah guys, that's pretty much all the leaks, news, or whatever that's going to be added to the game. Huge shout out to all of the sources involved, like the Reddit post, the Twitter post, the Discord post, everything like that. And the reason why I'm thanking you guys is because I'm stealing their content and giving them credit. Actually, no. Okay, but seriously, thank you guys for watching. And before we end, I just want to give a huge shout out and a huge thanks to all my YouTube channel members. You guys are genuinely the most amazing human beings. Y'all are giving me some money for some funny cat emotes. Thank you so much. So if you guys enjoyed, please like. If you guys didn't, please dislike. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.